With another video, and today we're going up against the Phoenix Suns. So yeah, man, we're 3-0. They're 0-3. So we just gotta keep having the same energy and what else? Good chemistry too, though. Good chemistry, good ball movement. Same strategy. Keep the same strategy, man. No matter what happens, as long as we get the same chemistry that we've been getting, that'll be good, man. Don't foul, but at the end of the game, around the fourth quarter or the third quarter, we be getting fouls, man. So I understand how the game feels. The game feels like everybody got to get an opportunity to make buckets and stuff. So I mean, it's a bad thing and it's also a good thing. So the bad thing is when you're on defense, you can't get no foul or you're gonna get a technical, or if you go on offense and you try to attack the basket and make a layup and they foul you on the arm to make free throws, but it goes both ways.
Shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Suns.
It goes both ways.
And guys, for the Suns, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. To call this a one-sided series might be an understatement. Jack, is there any hope of making this a game?
I don't see any drastic changes that can be made to spark a comeback in this series. At this point, I think we're just playing for play.
It ain't over till it's over, Ernie. Everyone expects you to get eliminated now, so the pressure's off. Just play your game.
Well, you said it ain't over till it's over. Let me write that down.
No one's ever said that.
It ain't over till it's what?
Oh.
I was OVH. Whatever. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Such a tremendous setting here in the Arizona desert. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Harrison at the point. And for Phoenix, Tyler Johnson is out there with Booker. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's DeAndre, and it's Melly in at the power forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Green inside the three-point line. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Johnson against Harris. Pass to Melly. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. Kuzma outside. That's LeBron picking up the assist.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone.
Johnson, the pass to Melly. And there's the pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. On deep. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. It's LeBron with the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
James shows no mercy on his drive, so vicious and penetrating.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Melly passes to Booker. He gets that three-point line.
That shot should give him some confidence. It's all about establishing the rhythm. When you start to see it fall, you get a belief.
Now here's Booker. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. Harris with it. Over Johnson. Harris' shot is good.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So defensively, offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Melly. And here is Johnson. On the wing, Johnson for the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They're struggling here. 1 for 5 now. The lead has been blocked up so far.
Kicks it out to James. Harris outside. Pass it to Cousins. Fades and shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Johnson finds Booker. Back to Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. And it's Green. Listen.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Runs it down as the official calls the foul. Maybe a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Ooh, man, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Suns shooting their first free throw tonight. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Oubre. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching on this clock.
Suns trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to Baines. Back to Johnson. That one doesn't go. And it's the Lakers the other way. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play. They probably see the face of the ball. They know what their game plan was to follow the course.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this one.
Secret Cousins is one of the more fiery competitors in this league. And I like guys who play with their heart in this league.
So for the Suns, Kaminsky is checked in for 8, and Moore subbed in for Tyler Johnson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for James. Conley's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Harris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, against Bridges. McGee under the whole team. Baines dishes to Booker. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 9.
He is really in his zone right now, playing and scoring.
And it's McGee with the jam.
He's one of the best passing fives in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being a selfish player.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Outside. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Good ball over here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's going to dominate this quarter. He's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
The Lakers in the lead. A 3 for Bradley. Nailed from 3-point land.
And that's where he's most comfortable. Bradley crafting this game to excel in the catch and shoot.
Booker against Rondo. Tries it from the top of the key. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
He found a little bit of space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from 3-point line so far in the ballgame. Bridges passes to Kaminsky. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Close up the other kid. Cousins. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moore outside. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers leading by 7. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum. Gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Sports. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity. With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Suns trail by 10. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. They've got Avery Bradley. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Caldwell Pope. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's McGee in at center. Bridges shot good.
Well, that's about the only way he can score from the perfect use of a person in the face of some tough defense.
And here's Bradley from 3. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. Gets to Bridges. There's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Got that one up quick. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you. Talking about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Moore. Here's Kaminsky. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
So timeout call here. The first for Los Angeles. Some changes for Phoenix. Andre is checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre comes in for E'Twaun Moore. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Devin Booker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Cousins. LeBron comes in for Caldwell Pope. Green is checked in for Avery Bradley. And Harris subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
With height and heart, Kevin McGee can do damage.
Johnson, the pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Goes against Johnson. Down low. Stolen by McGee. James outside. Good. Here's Green picking up the assist. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
James is super strong, incredible in power and the defense.
There's the pass to Diallo. Oubre outside. Ayton trying to break free. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The three, Harris. You can't get that one to fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Oubre kicks to Johnson. Diallo the pass to Johnson. Now Bridges, guarded by Harris. Pass to Ayton. McGee with the block.
When you mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shots. Nico Battery.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Johnson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers lead by 7. Harris kicks to Kuzma. Lets it go. And James gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. 8 points for LeBron.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Johnson outside. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ayton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That is giving the Los Angeles Lakers cut to just 7 points in the basket from Maine.
That's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Oubre on the wing. Johnson, the pass to Oubre. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And they're controlling the boards here. That's +5 in that area.
Here's James. Good. Here's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Making a change. Haynes is checked in. .152 left in the first half of the game. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. To the left side wing. Bridges kicks to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the shot is good. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Oubre outside. Johnson. Guarded by Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Now here's Johnson. Dishes to Bridges. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot. You see this all too often. You have to be willing to kick.
Now here is Harris. He kicks it to James. Outside, Green. To Johnson. And there's Green on the assist by LeBron.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Johnson. Fires the 3. Oh, good!
He barely beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there. Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime buzzer looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We want to get easy basketball, layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let slip away. They were in control in the first half, and it don't look like they'll be backing down in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. Their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific. Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We got DeAndre, Devin Booker out there with Tyler Johnson. Then there's Oubre, and it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Johnson. And he converts the low. Johnson's got the first basket of the fourth quarter for the Suns.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard. You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle on it.
Booker outside. Pass to Melly. Oh, good with the triple.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this country.
Outside, Green. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Oubre. On
caught fire here tonight.
Suns trail by 12. And the pass to Melo. Kicks it to Booker. Here's the dish to Johnson. Tipped away and stolen by Harris. Here's Cousins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, and Cousins just has the mentality that no one can stop him. Even when he gets hit, he has the talent to brush it off and still nail the shot.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Etuan Moore comes in for Kelly Oubre. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And that one falls for Cousins. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Kaminsky. A floater, and the rejection by Cousins. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. And the Lakers lead by 17. Timeout called, the Suns.
They're trying to stem the tide here. They have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
My turn up, bro.
Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 17. Johnson against Rondo. Passes it to Ayton. Now Johnson. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's one for the first four to start the second half.
From 18 feet away. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bradley's got 8.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Kaminsky up top. Covered by LeBron. Caldwell-Pope against Moore. With 3. Booker. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than here on the glass today. And there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Out of bounds, and they go to the Suns. Sun changes for Phoenix. Diallo comes in for Ayton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Terry Johnson. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 19-point game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The feed to Moore, trying to end the drought, and Booker with the layup. He's got 14.
That's the perfect setup. Shot the screen, the defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's Cousins. Banked in off the glass.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball on the glass.
Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Diallo, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Caldwell-Pope, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, and Caldwell-Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Kaminsky. the wing, Booker, guarded by Brett. 5 to shoot. A 3, Bridges. The Lakers with the rebound. Elbow shot is on the way. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Rondo's got his first points of the night. Booker against Bradley. Pass to Diallo. And here is Bridges. And the 3 off target. Cousins finds Bradley. And quickly, no good that time. The Sun squad struggled. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Phoenix no good that time either.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create. Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be ready to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
That one goes in. Bridges snaps up.
That's not what they want guard. The size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Takes it out to Bradley. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to Cousins. Another shot. He lays it in. 13 points in the game.
Oh man, whenever Cousins is feeling it, he rides that wave. He stays aggressive, gets to his spots, and capitalizes.
Booker the pass to Diallo. Shoots over Cousins. Shot good by Diallo.
He makes him a lot more effective with his mid-range shots.
7-second difference. Shot game clock. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Bradley against Booker. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge. Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
We're with you again as our round one coverage continues. So for the Lakers right now, we got Caldwell Pope, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green, and it's Harrison at the 1. Booker against Green, and Booker kicks to Johnson. Pass to Baines, on the wing Booker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good.
A lot of damage from 3-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Harris, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a great pass.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Here's Melly, guarded by Green. Oubre against Caldwell Pope. Booker outside. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. For 3, Harris. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caldwell Pope against Oubre. Off on the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Kuzma penetrating. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson against Harris. And the basket by Johnson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 11-footer, and again it's the Lakers.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Melly. Here's Baines. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Melly.
About the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Booker pulls it in.
They haven't needed as much as I thought they would tonight.
Oubre, right side. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Over in the corner, Cousins. No one near him. Good. It was Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners. That's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Now here's Johnson. Booker outside. No good from outside.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And Danny Green hits from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Baines. Back to Oubre. To the middle. And he takes the feed and stride and slams it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Picked his pocket. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Here's Booker. Good on the baseline jam.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Johnson, the pass to Baines. At the top of the key, Oubre. Caldwell Pope. Again, Phoenix.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the man. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Athletic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMarcus Cousins.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Out to the right wing. Here's Baines. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Melly. Rejected by Harris. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
Here's Baines. He dishes it to Oubre. A shot, no good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this
is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your serves, Kelly Oubre. 2 shots. Free throw, good. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Cook. Offline. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
Hey, when they pick up a down steal off the box. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots. And it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
She don't wanna leave, she vibing. I just left church, I'm wildin'. From wildin', Fendi flip flops from styling. Heat it up, heat it. You know, sit, riding up. No, I never. There's something about me, just tell you I will. If you're not my friend, I don't figure I never. Young rap is amazing, my jello. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This is the success of my latest endeavors. I knock them around, get they're not together. Making it better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. She from the hood, I can take her wherever. I ain't making no statements. I bought it cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it, except for the hood and the ghetto and famous. Lawyers check up. You ain't happy for next. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected.
Alright, so basically we're going up against the Golden State Warriors. And I had a good feeling that we was going to go against them. We just got to stop Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Because Draymond Green let it attack the basket. So if we could come out the W, against the Golden State Warriors or anybody that we verse, this would be good, man. That would be good, man. We just got to win 4 times in a row and then it'll be ours again. So it's going to be Los Angeles Lakers versus Golden State, Clippers versus Rockets, Milwaukee versus Boston, and 76ers versus Toronto Raptors. So that's a good matchup, man. Before we start, I want to get a good thanks to letting Goodwill let me get the games from them. Because if I would have never got the games and I had the money, I probably would have never had this experience playing these games like 2K or Madden. But I appreciate all the things I got from Social Security too and Goodwill, man. Thank you so much, guys. My audience, my subscribers, and anybody that comes to watch me, I really appreciate it. So on the next episode, we'll be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Stay tuned for that.